My name's Richard Manicom. I've been in IT all of my 40-some year career. I spent 25 years at IBM Canada and then 7 years as an assistant deputy minister in the government of Canada in a large department in charge of IT. And then I spent another decade doing project reviews and health checks and troubleshooting on large IT projects. The course is about all of the non-mechanical parts of running a project, all the things that can go wrong and how to try and foresee them coming, looking at what goes wrong at every phase, what the person in charge of the project needs to be watching out for, and what things I might do to stop these things from happening. In my experience, it's actually harder to run large IT projects in the public sector than it is in the private sector, and I've worked in both domains. The technical work itself might be comparable, but the management environment, the approval environment, the oversight environment, the authorities are much more difficult in the public sector. So the public sector manager has a set of challenges that the private sector manager doesn't have when it comes to IT projects. And an awful lot of the content of the course is directed towards those particular challenges. I'd mentioned planning and estimating as a simple example of an area that's an awful lot more difficult in government than it is in the private sector, where the environment is much more forgiving. We've designed the course to be targeted at people that are running projects in business areas of departments. It's not primarily targeted at managers from the IT side. So people who are running projects or the executive to whom the person that's running the project might report. So as opposed to a course in the project management methodologies where you learn the mechanical things of tracking tasks and measuring progress against plan, this is all about awareness of the environment and tips and techniques for avoiding trouble from the outset. It's interesting that in most government organizations, people that run projects only run one or two in their career because they're normally several years long and they're very exhausting. Most people then go on to something else. So the result is that most people are doing it for their first time. In addition to that, a great fraction of the executives to whom these projects report are also in that role for the first time. So this is designed to give them a very major dose of awareness and collapse my 40 years of experience down into a couple of days to pre-warn them and arm them to deal with the challenges that are inherent in these large undertakings.